This is a quick demonstration video using the Forest Manufacturing Model 230 vertical blade traveling table bandsaw. This is not meant as an overall introduction to the machine. We're here today to do a specific test cut, but Model 230 is a vertical blade, obviously, traveling table bandsaw, meant for medium light duty applications. Dimension wise, we've got 24 inches of working blade length, 30 inches of horizontal throat. Most important for today, this machine uses a 1 1/2 horsepower, that's 1.5 horsepower, single phase brake motor for the blade drive. The motor can be run on either 115 or 230 volts. We strongly recommend, when possible, running this on 230 volts. On 115 volts, the amps are quite high, something like 16, 17 amps full load current. The startup current is like 4 to 5 times that. As a result, you get a very large drop in voltage when you first start the motor up. This can cause a lot of trouble. For example, here, when I start the motor up, you will probably see the lights dim and the motor will take some significant time to spool up. We are in my factory right now about 10 feet from a circuit breaker panel right there. That's why the light's so bad where we are. Normally we would run this machine out in the middle of the shop where it's clear, but by keeping the actual length of wire, electrical conductors, from the bandsaw to the circuit breaker short, we can help reduce that voltage drop. If we were running at the back of the shop, like another 150 foot toward the back, all that additional conductor, electrical conductor, would increase the voltage drop. And this machine actually will not run in the back of our shop because of the voltage drop. If you have more questions about this, please contact or email someone at Forest Manufacturing and ask for the 115 volt data sheet. It goes into the details of why this is such a problem. Today, we're going to be fine. So the test cut specimen today. This is a roll of needled E-glass. It's a pretty high density material. I understand this is about 8 pounds per cubic foot, wound on a cardboard core. The cardboard core is about a 1/4 inch wall, 3-4 inch diameter. That makes this effectively a composite workpiece. Without the core, my preferred blade to cut this E-glass material would be a scallop edge blade. Looks like a bread knife, basically. It would cut through this nice and clean, make next to no dust, leave a beautiful cut edge. Unfortunately, that bread knife style blade will not get through the hard cardboard core. It just won't cut it. It's just be like trying to use a steak knife to cut through a tree limb. It's going to get part way in and then just jam. Same problem here. So our compromise is to use a fine toothed blade. This is a blade I have on here is 3/4 inch wide. Body width is 0.032 inches thick, and it's 14 tooth per inch. 14 tooth per inch, so a large number of very small fine teeth. And that's a compromise. It'll make a bit of a mess of the needled E-glass, and it will be kind of slow going through the cardboard core, but it should do both, so it's a compromise. Again, this is the literal definition of a composite material. The whole piece is 2 different materials and they have different cutting characteristics. We're going to make do. So this is a traveling table bandsaw. I'll start the blade motor up, roll the table forward to make the cut. Another detail here, you normally hear me talking about not wearing gloves and working around bandsaws. The potential risk there is that the leather of the glove might get caught by the hook tooth blade, pull your hand down, and do a great job of mangling your hands. This E-glass is itchy. I don't want to have to deal with it anymore than I have to, so I'm just going to be very careful, keep back, and avoid catching the blade on my gloves. So could I have some dust collection, please? Thank you. I'll start this up and we'll see. The lights will dim, flicker, dim, okay. So now I will advance the workpiece. Taking it a little slowly. We would probably cut more quickly if I was using something like a 3 tooth per inch blade, but it'd make more of a mess. That's the core we're cutting through there. And it's taking it fine. Coming back to the other side, life's getting easier. And we're through. Thank you. And let's see what we get for our trouble here. And that is the cut surface. I'll zoom in a little on that for you. And I'll also post some photographs of these. But the cut, pretty nice. A little bit of discoloration here from the effectively sawdust produced cutting the core, where it's attached to material, and yes, it produced dust, but really that's not too bad. Nice straight cut. So for cutting rolls of material with the correct choice of blade and understanding there's a bit of a compromise, you can get a good result. If you have any questions, please feel free to call us here at Forrest Manufacturing. Thank you.